So last episode, we built this really walkable waterfront, and it is the highest land value of the entire city. Now I want to figure out if that's a coincidence. We're going to have two areas. One's going to be the most car-dependent area you've ever seen. Parking lots, 6-lane roads, all that. And another one is just going to be super walkable. It's going to have train stations, buses, trams, all of that. First thing we're going to need to do is make this a 6-lane road. This is going to be the car-dependent area, and 2 lanes just isn't going to do it. Need to fix this up with some mods. This doesn't look great right now. And then I'm gonna send this road underground to go over here. All right, and then it's gonna come up right around here. Destroy a couple buildings. Too bad, so sad. And then coming off of these, I'm just gonna make smaller roads here. And when I say small, I mean small for car-dependent standards. This is still going to be 4-lane roads. Every car-dependent place needs to have a huge parking lot, so we'll just do that here. It's gonna go here, connect all this up, and then what we're gonna do, we're going to go into find it, and then just place commercial buildings and like use move it to bring it to the parking lot. Get some like fast food restaurants, Taco Bell, I don't know, gas station, perfect. Oh, these university buildings are so nice. And then we just add them here. Now I genuinely don't know which one will have better land value. I mean, we're not making a pedestrian area, so we're not gonna get like the kind of cheating land value bonus from that. We're just gonna have good transit and high density. Now we can't just have an asphalt wasteland here. We have to put some silly lines on it to make it useful. And then maybe we can do some landscaping, pretend like it's actually a nice place. All right, so here is the car dependent place. Boom. Now I'm just going to do just more of this. So the steps are huge parking lot, place down commercial buildings, then add said commercial buildings to the parking lot. Now there's a bit of grass here and we just can't have that. All right, and there we go. Parking lot numero dos. I'm going to have a parking lot here, a huge parking lot here, and maybe like a regular-ish size parking lot here. Then we add the buildings to the parking lots. Alright, and now we need to add the lines to the asphalt here. Alright, and now some time for some landscaping. The goal here is to make it seem like it isn't so bad. Alright, there we go, another super car dependent area. We can make more of these parking lots later, but I think now I'm going to make some suburbs. You know, it'd be interesting if you use these roads with grass. I mean, they just look like they belong in a suburb. Like, okay, everyone is now practically forced to drive everywhere they go. We can do a big fire station, a big police station. Each side is going to have the same amount of services to keep this fair. 2 elementary schools, they can both go here. 2 high schools, I think that's good. And now it's time to zone everything in. I'm going to only zone the suburbs in, and then afterwards we can add cul-de-sacs and stuff like we did for the first episode of Richdale, in which we made a car-dependent area not nearly as good as this. Alright, so I'm going to let this zone in and then add cul-de-sacs to every single one of these areas. To do that, you open node controller, you add a node like right there, and then you go to this node and then you stretch it to 200%. I just like to upgrade it to a regular road, fix its weird stuff and move it, and then open find it and add a bunch of residential houses. Alright, so there we go. Now we have a nice little cul-de-sac. I'm going to do that everywhere, and I'll see you when it all zones in. Alright, so everything's kind of zoned in now. These cul-de-sacs looks really great. I added a lot more parking lots and businesses. We had the commercial demand, and it's definitely a lot like this in real life. I didn't show myself doing it because it's not exactly exciting stuff placing parking lots and buildings. I'm going to get started on the walkable area. I think first we should start with public transit, probably. I'm going to go big with public transit. I'm just going to place the standard train station right here. And then I'm going to have this raise up. And I need to make it connect to this one right here. And that's going to be really tricky. And I'm just going to curve it to connect to this right here. Would this work? No, that would not work. Well, actually, I'm going to place it. And then I'm going to lower the tracks underneath. I'm going to make all of these lower right here. And then I'm going to use my mods to slope in it. And then to connect up with the one we just got rid of, I'm just going to put it back in here, I think. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I just need to extend the line out from here. Just go all the way back to here. Alright, then right next to this train station, I'm going to put a bus station. I'm going to do this inner city bus terminal. I think that's just going to be best because it has places to put bus stops and places for inner city buses to come. And I'm just going to build a grid. I need my grid to have enough space for paths in between. So maybe like this, and then go an extra unit out. So then I can put paths in between like so. There, that's what I want everything to be. I'm just going to build the train track out just in case I ever want to do anything with it. I'm just gonna make this whole thing a grid, maybe up to maybe like here. The grid's not gonna be 100% a grid the whole time, and it's gonna have some exceptions. Its size is smaller than our car dependent area, but I think because we're gonna have high density, it might be a higher population. I don't know. I am going to make this a wall-to-wall zone. I'm going to put down trams first, and then I'll put down buses later. I'm going to have the tram line go down here, but because I don't want that much traffic with the trams and everything, I'm just going to remove cars. And then I'm going to make a nice little turnaround area. I'm also going to do that at this end and create the tram line. Stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here, and go back. Alright, I'm going to create a bus line. It's going to go from the train station here, 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 and then back. It's kind of like the tram, but I guess slightly different. I'm going to create another line that's going to go from the train station to here, here. Actually, no, not there. Here, 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 and then come back. And then lastly, I'm going to have a line that goes from the train station to the industrial area, make stops in this area, turn around at this bus station over here, and come back. I don't expect this one to have that many passengers because it's a train line that just does the same thing, but it makes a few extra stops on the way. So if you wanted to get from here to here, you could just take the bus. Alright, and then biking. I'm going to encourage biking. I'm going to ban combustion engine cars just because they're loud, not great for walking. I'm going to encourage electric cars. Actually, no, I'm not going to encourage any cars. I'm also going to do Old Town so people can just like drive through here. I'm going to make all the roads biking roads so people can just bike everywhere. Oh, you know what I can do? Because of the new update, they added tram roads and bicycle lanes on the same thing. So I can just put all these tram roads to have bicycle lanes. They're not great. They're just like lines on the road that probably would be unsafe to bike in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing that we did over here, which was make them nice bike lanes that everyone would actually want to bike at. So I just use intersection marking tool. Went over here, I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to go over here and just paste it. Control Shift V. Now I'm going to have to make a new setup for these tram lanes over here because it's not working. But first, I'm just going to do all the regular bike roads first. Anywhere with the bus stop, like right here, I'm not going to do it just so the buses can turn in. Man, we are doing some really exciting stuff. I love just hitting copy and paste. I think I finally finished copy and pasting every single bike lane protector thing in here to make it actually nice to bike on. Oh, I just found some more lanes. Oh, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Now I need to make some more bike lanes for this area right here because this ain't cutting it. But what if I just like move the points? There we go. That worked. Do it on this side. I think I fixed it. There we go. That was actually really easy. So now I just open up intersection marking tool, copy this, and go over here and paste it. Imagine just like no one bikes here. That would be disappointing. Now I'm going to add in paths in between the roads. That's why I made them extra wide. Oh my gosh, why is this not working? What? Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do this, that, and then this. There we go. Really thrilling stuff over here again. Alright, I'm just gonna connect these two sides of the bike lane just to keep with the theme here. And then I will also connect over to this side of the bike lane. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'll just weave it under this bridge like the road is. There we go. Bike lanes connect up. It's all great. It's all pretty good. All right, now we have all of the infrastructure kind of laid out, but I do want to do the zoning. The area right next to the train station is going to be high density. fully high density, so I'm just going to do this. It's called transit oriented development, and I'm also going to try the best that I can for mixed use. You can't really do it that well in City Skylines, but I'm going to try. I'm trying to make it mixed use here. It's going to be tough, but I'll try. If City Skylines 2 comes out, mixed use is definitely going to be like my #1 thing that I want. Alright, and then the rest of this is going to be mostly residential, and then I'm just going to sprinkle in mixed use stuff like commercial and stuff. It's going to be pretty even amount of commercial and residential we have here. Throw in a couple offices, why not? I mean, people here are not educated at all, so it's going to go terribly at the beginning, but you know. Now we have like no office demand because of the industry area that we did here, which just has all the jobs and such. So this is gonna take a while to zone in, but you guys aren't gonna have to wait because the power of editing. All right, let's play. Oh, we got water and electricity. Oops. Whoa, why are there so many people waiting here for a train? What? There's no one even here. How do they even get here? What? I think I probably just messed up the train line somehow. Let's see. No, it's working. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to change all of these buses to the articulating bus and give them their own color. Oh shoot, I forgot to give this regular thing wall to wall. Uh-oh. Some buildings are going bye-bye. I didn't put any parks in both of these zones, though they are going to be necessary. And I do want to put the same amount of parks and the same amount of entertainment. In both of these zones, I'm going to put a park with trees. I'll put this one over here, and this one can go over here. Small playground. I've got this small fountain plaza thing here. I'm gonna put one right here, and I'm gonna put one right here. Small ice cream stand. All right, I'll put one right here and one here. Now, in the car dependent zone, we have 2 elementary schools, so we'll do that. Now I think I'm going to do 3 in each zone because it doesn't really cover the whole thing. 2 high schools, that'll probably be enough. And then 1 faculty building. We also had the big fire station, put that right here. And the police headquarters. Oh, you know, I forgot to put a medical clinic or something, so I'll put one right here in this area and another right here, over here. Now I just realized I really should connect these 2 up. Oh, power. That is also one of the things that people tend to need. Let's connect that up maybe. Does that do the trick? Now, one thing to note about the car dependent area is that we're having troubles, small troubles, but troubles with not enough educated workers. I am going to up the number of trains just because we have another station. I'll do 4. We had 2, and I'm going to do 4 now. Oh wow, these parking lots are special. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, also, I need to choose what type of tram to use. There's so many. I think I'll start off with this tram right here, 135 capacity. I think a nice color might be like a dark green or something. We'll see. The nice thing about trams is that if we ever need more capacity, just add some more things to it. Whoa, these trams might need more capacity. Oh my gosh. Actually, we have a lot of trams going. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Biggest problem by far is not enough workers. That will be solved when we actually have stuff zoned in, but it's going to be in a while. Oh, why is there a stop here? That is not great. If the train comes, well, it's stopped. That will not end well. Alright, yeah, basically with this tram situation, we're going to need more because there's a huge line and I don't see any trams coming. There's 421 people waiting here. You know, 6 trams. Alright, let's bump that number up to 10 and let's get some really high capacity trams. Let's see, I'm gonna try this 130 capacity tram, though I think it might be glitched when it stops. Let's just see. Oh yeah, this is what this tram does when it stops. You'll see. It just like completely like compresses. It's weird. What if I just do 110 capacity? I mean, that's still a lot, right? And these look really nice too. Dude, this tram has 120 people out of 110. All right, 10 trams is not going to be enough. I'm gonna try 13. All right, we'll see. It seems like we're having a little bit of tram traffic. I think this will go away. There are so many people using this like transit system and so many people riding bikes too. Like, this has worked so well. I mean, this area is like the definition of walkable. I mean, I'm looking over here and I can't see like a single like private vehicle. Like everyone's using public transit or bikes or something. It's actually amazing. Now it's time for the test. Does it affect land values? Yes, actually yes. The land values here are significantly higher than here. Oh my gosh, I just want to check the average. Okay, average land value here is 44. This average land value is 27. Yeah, alright. Having a walkable city definitely increases land value. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I've been getting really nice comments on my last videos, and that's definitely the best part about making these YouTube videos. I really appreciate all the positive support I'm getting, and see you in the next one.